massive. Ooh, there we go, quick too. Rookie error number, I don't know, probably 200, but we'll go with 3.
That idea is not original, but it's still funny.
They looked like they knew what they were doing. Other than that, it was just the monkey leading the monkey.
Wow. Wow. Guys.
Don't take risks on the beach. Lesson learned.
Yeah, hopefully 30 minutes time she doesn't come up to the van, because at the moment, oh jeez. Do your research and don't ever rush. There's no need to rush, because otherwise you'll get yourself in a bit of mischief. Okay, so we've just been in at the Teewah Info Centre, and I'm really glad we went in there because we got a bit of peace of mind about bringing a big rig like this over.
So make sure when you're taking a big van over there, get here on low tide. I'm still pulling myself about going on the sand, but
it's been a bit quiet today, and I think that's why. He's a bit nervous. Who can blame him? This is our first beach camp, driving on soft sand. We're about to go on the ferry.
About to go on the ferry.
So the ferry ride's actually really easy.
This is easy. Just drove on and took off.
Make sure you've got lots of coinage, and they don't like silver. So you've got to have gold.
Them silver. It's very specific.
He was adamant that you don't have silver, guys. So make sure you've got some gold coins or notes, because they don't take anything but cash.
So get your biggest jar of 5-cent pieces and bring it along.
Please don't do that. We're almost there. Like the time it's taken for me to talk to you.
Yeah, we're just about to get off.
Almost there. I'll show you. Ready?
Every day. He is massive. Ooh, there he goes, he's quick too. Pretty awesome, this spot. The kids absolutely love it. Done a bit of fishing, but no luck. But we'll keep trying. He's a bit small, he's got to go back, but not a bad cast of it.
Good on you! Oh, he's been dying to catch a fish for like a week now. That's a happy man. We were doing homeschool, but now the kids are asking to go fishing, so I think we might scrap homeschool and do fishing. That's classified as STEM, maybe? Discovery, perhaps? Going fishing?
Yeah.
Yay! Hi! What have you got? Did you find all this?
Yeah.
This is like 1 square metre of it.
What?
You need a tip truck to get the rest of it.
So how far did you go to find this?
Not far. already.
Wow.
Oh, this wasn't even half of it, was it, Dad? We couldn't carry anymore. Okay, well, we'll get some more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Good lesson for the kids too.
Yeah. Okay guys, I'm just going to show you how much power this induction cooker is using. We use this a lot now. We've got plenty of power in the van, but just got this little induction cooker to cook our spaghetti on. Just got it on low at the moment, but I'll take you over here. So, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's drawing. It draws about 80 amps on low speed at 24 volts, so 12 volts it would probably be double that. It'd be about 160 amps. So yeah, we've got plenty of power. Yeah, we're still at 86% and we're using the power for everything. We're using power for the fridge, hot water unit, everything and anything you can think of, so it's the system's working well so far.
Out of the Leisure track at the end of Teewah Beach and have a look at this place. Take you out. Rainbow Beach along the beach, four-wheel driving, and it was a bit stressful there for a moment. We weren't sure if we were going to make it, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. We're just newbies, and Lee did an awesome job, but we were following some guys that kind of knew what they were doing, which made it a bit easier.
They looked like they knew what they were doing. Other than that, it was just the monkey leading the monkey.
Well, it might have been. They've gone back for more though. They've headed straight back, but I think we'll stick around and suss this place out a bit because it's really nice, and a bit of an icon. I've seen a lot of families talk about Rainbow Beach, so I'm glad we did it, and Lee can practice his four-wheel driving skills a little bit more. Can't you, babe?
I'm going to need to. I need lessons, I think. If you come to Rainbow Beach, get four-wheel drive lessons.
Yeah. What'd you get? Oh, you're a grot. I wonder where Teddy gets it from. What'd you get, buddy?
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum, Adeline.
Chocolate.
Yeah, cookies and cream for me. Classic. I thought I'd take a moment to share with you how we actually got here to Rainbow Beach from where we're staying at Teewah. So we are camping down here. So these marks indicate the camping area, and we're in zone number 4, I believe, which is about the middle. So we've driven up along Teewah Beach until we got to Leisure Track. And then we've come across a four-wheel drive track, and you do need a four-wheel drive. That's good for soft sand. And then we've driven around here, which I am assuming is called Middle Rocks, and then up here to where Rainbow Beach is. So a bit of an off-road track to get here, but certainly saves you driving all the way around. Okay, we're back on the beach, driving again. How you feeling, babe?
Pretty good. Getting better, getting better. Still nervous.
We just had some hairy rocks and he said, why didn't you get it on film? But I was too scared.
It's not good for your car. I don't know why people like four-wheel driving. I hate it.
You're going to get so many comments on that. There'd be that many people who love it. Let us know why you love it and how you get over the fear of...
No, it's fun, but it's just...
wrecking a car.
Stressful, wrecks your car, but gets you to some cool places, so...
Yeah.
Good with the bad.
Look at this. You're annoying.
Come on.
That idea is not original, but it's still funny. That's not funny.
marsh flies is they're slow. If you come here without Bushmans or AeroGuard or whatever works, you're crazy because the marsh flies kill you. But the Bushmans, they don't touch you once you've got Bushmans on. You just got to reapply a fair bit.
Yeah.
It's been pretty windy since we've been here, so the other flies haven't been an issue. I think they just haven't been around. The weather's a bit better today, so I noticed that those sticky little flies are around, little blowflies.
Yeah. On the topic of wind as well, check the weather, and if you're able to put off your trip until things improve, it's definitely worth it. We've got 2 days left and the weather's come good now and we're feeling a bit sad about it, but we'll make the most of the last 2 days we've got.
The other thing is, ow, got me, blue bottles.
Yeah.
There's just everywhere on the beach where we're camping at the moment, so we can't go swimming, which is a bit of a bummer. So next time we'll check to make sure there's no blue bottles, and we'll check the weather.
We didn't actually think we had any service. Here's something else. We didn't think we had any internet or phone coverage until we got out the booster, and we actually have a tiny bit of service. So if you've got a booster, what's ours called again?
We've got the cel-fi Go, but it doesn't create a signal. So if you've got no signal, it won't boost it. It has to be able to boost something. So the first few days we had here, we had zero signal, so it had nothing to boost. But as the weather's improved, yesterday and today, we've got very good signal. So
yeah.
But most of the time we haven't had any coverage, so don't bank on it. Oh, and there's dump points and water on the Leisure track, which is awesome. We didn't know about it until we drove past it yesterday. We've got a spare holding tank for our toilet, and they were both getting pretty full. But yeah, we drove past these awesome drive-through dump points. We might get a video of it. We're going to dump off now, so yeah. So don't worry about dump points. They're easy to get to from wherever you're camping. So
absolutely, yeah. And they do have water, but it's not safe to drink. So if you're somehow able to treat that before you consume it, there's water at this spot as well.
Well, I think they say that you can drink it if you treat it, but I think that's just to cover their own bums. I'm assuming a lot of people just drink it.
Yeah.
Anyway, probably best to be safe and treat it.
There's also bins, probably every 2 or 3 kilometres.
Yeah, which not many people use.
Surprising. It's probably a good place for your first go at driving on sand.
Yeah, it's very hard on your car's transmission, especially when you're towing a van on sands. I've got a scan gauge on mine which tells me transmission temperature, torque converter temperature. It's just here. So that top one tells me the oil pan temperature of the transmission, and the bottom one tells me the torque converter temperature. When you're towing the van, it gets well above 100 degrees, which is not good for your transmission. So yeah, just make sure your car's capable of it, because your wheels are constantly slipping, and your van's your car's working hard. So yeah, just be aware of that. We didn't have to. Our campsite wasn't too far, so I just backed off a bit just to let the temperature come down. But yeah, if you can get some sort of gauge to monitor your transmission temperature, you can save yourself a lot of money, mate.
On our way in, when we came off the boat, we arrived Sunday afternoon, and the traffic coming back,
crazy. It's like a highway.
Whoa, it was out of control. It's definitely better if you want the beach to be quiet, to avoid weekends and absolutely avoid school holidays, because we're here middle of term 1 and it's been so quiet. But I think if we stayed another few days for the weekend,
I don't reckon it'd be that fun on the weekends. There's so many cars, like it's unbelievable, and you couldn't relax. Like, your kids couldn't run down to the beach without, like, our kids aren't that road conscious, especially when you're on the beach. And cars are flying down here, some of them doing 80, 90 k's an hour. It's crazy. So I don't know, if you can get through during the week, I'd highly recommend doing that, especially if you've got kids. Anyway, time to go fishing.
We're going to go swimming, hopefully, as well. We did see some people paddling as we drove past this spot yesterday, so hopefully that means we can get in the water. And we've packed lunch today. We packed lunch, towels, change of clothes, so we're going to make a day of it and we'll show you around. What do you think?
Oh, this is magic. Would have been even more magical if I didn't forget my bait.
Rookie error. It's okay.
Silly dad.
Silly dad, no.
Silly mummy. Can I just take these? Oh, lordy dude. Oh.
Really hating this, aren't you? You like this place?
Yes. I think it's a dusky flathead.
That's 2 babies for the day.
Oh, he's so cute.
Doesn't matter.
It's a dusky.
We're getting there, we're getting there.
How do you feel about this being our last day here? Sucks.
The weather just comes good.
It's always the way, isn't it? We'll come back on our second lap.
Back on our second lap, just checking the weather. Make sure there's no blue ball.
I think it's got to do with the wind. Chatting with a girl this morning who seemed to know what she was on about. She said if it's a northeasterly, that's when the blue bottles come down. So, not a sign of them today though. Clear as. Anyway, we'll make the most of it. One more day.
Don't take risks on the beach. Lesson learned.
Yeah. So we're obviously new to this, and what happened? We were speaking with a guy this morning when we were still at Teewah Beach.
Well, we spoke to a bloke that wanted our campsite. We asked him how the tides were, and he said, "No, you'll be right, mate. You'll get back. No worries. The tides come in pretty quick, and we have to drive on the soft stuff, which is not good for the car at all. The transmission got so hot, and then we got bogged in the soft stuff. Someone gave us a hand to get out, and then we come up right towards the end and the tide's just too high, we can't get through, so we're just stuck at this little point now. Hopefully the tide doesn't come up to us. So.
Yeah, I'll show you. We've got about 30 minutes until high tide. So the current situation, you can see a bunch of crew over there just parked up waiting for the tide to drop, so at least we're not alone. That makes me feel a bit better. So everyone's waiting, and you can see the water has cut out a real divot in the sand, and there are still people like this guy here. They're going to have a crack at it. We are obviously not. We're going to wait till the water starts going out. So yeah, hopefully 30 minutes time she doesn't come up to the van, because at the moment, oh jeez, we're just going to learn to go with our gut, not just go with what other people tell us, and you know, do your research and don't ever rush. There's no need to rush, because otherwise you'll get yourself in a bit of mischief. What are we doing right now?
He's having a paddle in the water, and that car's stuck on the hill.
Yeah, there's a car stuck on the hill. Rangers have come to help, so hopefully they can get him out. lemonade out of lemon. Having a play, having a swim, we'll probably eat lunch here too, won't we? Don't bother with your stone catcher when you're on the sand, because otherwise he's toast. So what happened here?
Just as we were going along the sand, all this sand sort of built up into the net, and it's like a 100-kilo ball of sand, and it just ripped everything. So expensive lesson to learn, but oh well.
It'll happen.
We've learnt it.
We have.
We might be able to fix it up. We'll see how we go. Hopefully we can put some new stuff on it.
I'll get out my needle and thread.
Kids are inside.
I rest my case.
That's a good thing about having an off-grid van. We can just pull up anywhere and it doesn't matter. It's pretty sunny and hot here, so they're in the van, fans on, watching a movie. So while we wait, anyway, they've been for a swim and we'll just sit and enjoy the view until we can get going.
Not a bad spot to wait.
No. You can see a few of the cars now coming through. They're all single cars without vans. Anyway, rookie error, lesson learned.
I've got so many bloopers for you guys today. So many.
Rookie error number, I don't know, probably 200, but we'll go with 3. I didn't check to make sure that my compressor line reached from the front of the car to the back of the Caravan, the back wheels of the Caravan. So I couldn't find my jumper cables, otherwise it would have been easy to extend it, but I had a bit of 240 cable in the car, so I just had to make this little extension and just switch them onto the batteries. Anyway, perfect. Got us out of trouble.
Another good little find at Teewah Beach is the car and caravan wash just outside the third cutting. Not so much for the sake of the look of the van and the car, but because sand, salt, be pretty hard on your gear. Yeah, thought we'd take the opportunity to just get as much salt and sand off as we can. Hopefully keep the van and the car in good working order. The good thing about this car wash is it's got access up here, which you can get to the roof from. And as you guys know, we've got a fair few solar panels up there, and I don't think salt would be very good for them either.
Yeah, come to this car wash after you've been on the beach. This is unreal. You get to good chance if you've got solar panels, just give them a good clean. Oh, good chance to show everyone our solar panels too. You guys can see that. Check that. That's our whole roof full of panels. Right up the back. 2, 4, 6. And then wait, 8, 1 at the back.
We didn't have a trouble with power over the 6 days. That was not an issue.
No power, no issues at all. We got 6 days. Water down tanks we didn't have to fill up, so yeah, pretty good.
So we've left one perfect beach for another. We've left Teewah Beach, and now we are at Hervey Bay at a caravan park called Scarness. We wouldn't normally look at caravan parks, but they were offering 50% off the regular price because they're doing some works, but we haven't seen or heard anything, to be honest. We did need to have an off-grid setup with our own grey water tanks and all that kind of thing, which of course we do. So not everyone could camp here right now, but we're lucky enough that we can. It is nice to have water and sillage and a dump point and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, 3 nights at Hervey Bay, and we've got this to enjoy.
Okay, I just wanted to show you guys these awesome mats that we got, the little sand grabber mats. And this is all the sand we've got from Teewah Beach all through here. And these mats are that good. You just lift them up, catches all the sand. Just catches all the sand and you just tip it out. Look at that, easy as that. You just give it a quick wipe out and nothing goes through your carpet. It's so good. And they catch water and everything. See that? That's the carpet underneath. Awesome. First morning in Hervey Bay. Check this place out.
Dad, can we go for a swim today?
Definitely going. We're definitely going for a swim.
Ah.
Two people on paddle boards out there. Someone fishing.
Swimming.
And there's our caravan right there. Little walk track here. So good. Bit of carnage from getting out of Teewah Beach yesterday. We got stuck in the sand, and we just had to barrel through. The old stone stomper filled up with sand, and filled this part up with sand, and it was just like a 100-kilo ball of sand. Sort of tore this, and it's ripped all of our little hooks off the end. I thought it was worse than actually yesterday, but so see how these little hooks are sort of put on there, but these ones got ripped off. But the rest of it's not too bad, so I'll go to Clark Rubber and get some more of this vinyl, and I'll stick a patch over that, and then hopefully I can salvage these ferrules and reattach these clips that got ripped off. But we only had it 3 weeks, so a bit of an expensive exercise, but hopefully we can fix it up and it'll be all good. Okay, you doing?
How's it all looking?
Good.
Perfect.
Yeah?
I reckon it's going to be all right. Adeline's just doing the last crimp now, pushing the little pins in, and the stone stomper has been revived. We've just got to put a little patch on the tear under Teddy's bum.
Can we see, Ted?
Is there a tear on T's bum?
You can see?
Yeah, just a bit of a tear there, but I'll go to Clark Rubber and I'll get a patch.
Dad,
You're
what
up.
can I use these
Well done.
little things
I thought we were in all sorts of trouble, but we've managed to fix it.
for?